Hello everyone, welcome to this week's edition of the Fibonacci Review, where we're looking at the daily chart for the largest economic currency pairs, the euro and the US dollar. And what we're going to see here today is a fabulous example of the Fibonacci series in time creating major support and resistance levels. And this is one of the things that W.D.Gann was so prolific in. In fact, he at one point said that time is more important than price. He was saying that the markets will not move and will not change trend or direction or create opportunities until the time is right for the market to do so. And what we're going to show you here is a classic example of what he was talking about. The Fibonacci series is a natural phenomena. It's in everything that you can imagine, from plants, trees, our body, nature, right throughout. Uses this sequence of numbers and ratios in the construction of all things. And you can see it on your stock market or your trading charts if you know what to look for. One of the other things I'm always saying to traders is to have a look at major peaks in a market, irrespective of where it is. For example, there was a significant low back through here, January 13, 2025. And I like to go through, and with the tools and the techniques and the strategies, I want to figure out, why is this a top? Why is this a low? Why is this a top? And if you can do that, you'll see that that particular method or that technique or strategy will repeat, because that's all markets do. We just need to understand and learn our favorite tools and then use them in our markets. Now, one of the things that Gann also told us was the number 144 at one point was his greatest discovery in trading. And here is a classic example of what he was talking about. We can see from the major low, the market continued in a Elliott wave structure until we got to the top here in July the 1st. It had a typical counter trend ABC correction. And then from this point on, August the 1st, the euro started to regain strength here at 1.14 and has been as high as 1.19. So what was it about this point that created a reversal? After everything that we've just spoken about, all we need to do is to use a time price measure tool in Optima. We'll take a time factor from that low of January 13, 2025, and we will bring our time factor up to that low. And what you can see is that from low to low is exactly 144 days. The Fibonacci sequence, the only Fibonacci number with an even square, 12 times 12. Gann's favorite discovery at one point in trading, but in this modern market, which didn't exist when Gann was alive, what we see is a time factor of 144 trading days, ending a counter trend and starting a rally. That could be the start. You might want to have other information or other tools or techniques. No one tool on its own is sufficient to risk capital. But if you have several reasons why the market should turn here, and one of them is the Fibonacci count at 144, that would then create an opportunity for advanced traders to make some money out of what could be a strong rally. And indeed, that's what this market did. So I hope that makes sense. And of course, any questions or queries, you're welcome to send them through. See you again next week with another look at this fabulous Fibonacci technique in trading. Bye for now.